If I'm reading the VIN number correctly, that makes this a 2013 J-Flight Bungalow Model 40FER here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. This is a pre-owned model. Some folks just brought to us, asked us to find a home for it. People don't realize about 50% of our used RV sales is actually consignment sales. It doesn't do either of us any good when this is sitting here. So we sell and advertise these just like it was our own inventory, because we found that we don't tend to make an income collecting. In case you're wondering, if you spot these little tabs, these are little hold-down twist tabs for window covers. And you'll find these on just about every window. So I don't know if these folks were just very into being, very private, or if there was, a nosy neighbor issue. I think everyone's been at a campground a time or two where there's that neighbor that's constantly, peeking through their window shades at you. No one likes that, especially if this is intended as your vacation, destination home. The Bungalow, as compared to the traditional J-Flight, is taller, it is wider. This is a wide body product. It's 8.5 wide instead of just 8, and that's one of the big differences between this and a lot of other destination type trailers. Most will not have that extra 6 inches, which gives you the bigger living room, bedroom, especially in the bathroom. You really notice it. The interior is in just fantastic shape. Let me close this here. This is the screen door for the patio door. A lot of folks never use those. I've seen those laying in trailers quite often, actually. This is a rear bedroom, obviously, with a big full rear wall wardrobe closet. And you'll notice up here, this is a second air conditioner. This is a twin AC system. And you'll also notice that your bedroom AC is tied into your centralized ducting. Most second AC systems in most RVs are not tied into your central system. And even back here in the bedroom, all of your cabinetry is top notch. This is all built to last. It's really dark in here right now. I apologize. I hopped out first thing this morning as soon as I saw this to try to bring this to you. One other thing to mention on the bed, you see that there's plenty of extra room on both sides of the bed. If you wanted to upgrade this to a king, you could. And because they put these little shelves up a little bit higher, you wouldn't have to give those up, so you'd still have a spot for alarm clocks and whatnot. Oh, another thing, your central AC system. Both air conditioners have their own thermostat. So your bedroom is not going to be a slave to whatever the temperature is in the living room. That's a problem a lot of these have. Centralized heating in the floor. And it is worth noting that this does have an enclosed, insulated, heated underbelly. I'm not going to tell you that this is necessarily designed for 4 seasons camping. I know some folks that do that and generally don't have issues, but keep in mind, whenever you're going to take an RV out in the winter, there's a couple things you have to plan on. You have to plan on how are you going to get water to the unit, because more often than not, your water line outside is frozen. And you also have to plan on maybe doing some extra things like cutting off the airflow to under the trailer. Even if it's something as redneck and hokey as a couple bales of straw or some sheets of wood. If you can keep the wind and the air from getting under the RV, that's a huge advantage that you have. This closet here is designed for either a combo or stackable washer dryer. And if you see the hoses here, that does indicate that the folks had installed something like that at some point or another. Either that or they just had a really interesting hose setup. I don't know the details of that. But this is the meat and potatoes of the floor plan. The giant front entertainment mega slide living room. No one's ever really told me the true definition. I don't know if there is one. But a quote, super slide in the RV industry, near as I can tell, encompasses 2 objects in the slide out, and generally a deep slide like the one that we're looking at. This one has 1, 2, 3. I call it a mega slide. Don't know what the name for it is. I guess my point is it's a bigger slide than you normally see. You see that we do have a full-size freestanding hardwood table, and there is the extension leaf on here. And this one has what I call Monopoly storage. I don't know. Again, I don't know the official name for it. I call a spade a spade. All of your windows are 80% UV tinted. And you see that we also have the pleated nightshades here instead of metal blinds. So if that rocking chair rocks back and hits those, it's not going to bend them up and twist them up. Your bed here is a hide-to-bed air sofa. As far as I know, it's not really been used. And one thing I always like to do, especially on these fabric back sofas, is really give you a close-up so that you can see if, if the fabric and material is frayed really badly. You'll know that it's something that's had a lot of high miles, and you can see that that isn't happening. And you can even see the vacuum cleaner tracks in here. These folks obviously took care of the inside of their trailer very, very nicely. Big front entertainment center. What's slick is we added the full ledge stone when they purchased this, and that still gives you the 2 side windows. Now, your stereo is also your CD and DVD entertainment system. No additional electronics required, though obviously you do have shelf space for it. You even leave a handy little pocket right there if you have like a big satellite brain or something. When you go with the Ledgestone, you upgrade from a 32 to a 40-inch TV. And notice this is all name brand stuff. That says Toshiba. It does not say cheap brand. The electric fireplace here is also a space heater. So, if you have kind of a cold snap or just a little bit of a cold day and you don't want to burn up all your propane firing up the furnace, you don't need to. That will do a fantastic job here in the living room. And both bedroom and living room have their own lit residential ceiling fans. The big sliding patio door, again, very much like an at-home feature. And one of my favorite things is Venetian blinds. I love Venetian blinds. I don't know why. I've always liked them. I've always thought they were just the coolest thing. The lower kitchen cabinets here, you see we do have the breakfast nooks set up, and they leave a nice little cutaway alcove there for your legs to get in. And look at the size of this door. Storage in this kitchen is not something you're going to have an issue with. You've got huge from like countertop to floor drawers, cabinets, all kinds of space in here. Now, in most RVs, even in park models, you'll have one big sink and then one that's about that big. But you notice this is the small sink in a bungalow. You also get this giant sucker over here. Again, all hardwood doors on all of your cabinetry here. And man, everything's in great shape. This is all pocket screwed. What that means is that instead of being stapled or glued together, there's a screw in this piece of wood that goes down into that one. That's how they build houses. That's how they build cabinetry in houses. This is built to last. This is built to perform. Big 30-inch microwave in this thing. Huge microwave. So if you've got some big stuff going in there, you are set. And notice that this does have a residential refrigerator and stove. So we have residential fridge and stove in here. Whole lot of good things going on. Let me keep on cruising back here. I think we looked at the bedroom already. I think we're good. Big rig like this, I always like to take a quick double check. So give us a call, 800-256-5196. Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Thank you, everybody. Happy camping.